Hi, Clinton. Welcome to If Innovation Could Talk.
Hey Shay, how are you going?
I'm very well, thank you, Clinton. Now, Clinton, you founded Token Technology with Kevin Venter, and in less than 5 years, you have won several awards, including the Insight Awards Most Transformative Business Solution. Tell us what makes Token Technology innovative.
Well, Shay, it's a great team, first of all, to start with. I think you need to have the like-minded people that come together that are able to solve problems and each bring a different skill set to the table. And I think if you can get people that are eager and have a lot of energy and wanting to work together, I think most of that innovation just comes with it. But I think also you've got to really stick true to an idea, and even when it seems really tough, you got to keep going with it, because if it was easy, I guess everybody would have done it. And I think that's also something that we try to focus on, even when it's really tough. Yeah.
Now, I remember when we chatted earlier, you also mentioned that when you take your product to market, you customize it. So you have got clients ranging from aged care to engineering firms, which means you actually you can cater to a lot of people. But what do you focus on when you go to market?
The good thing about Token is it's a common framework, and it's a common framework to provide a digital capability at a much lower price point and in a shorter time frame. However, when you're talking to different customers, you need to pitch that message in the right way. So it's not so much you're changing the whole solution every time, but you are actually looking at what the need of the customer is and how that can come across in your message. So very key point is not to put everybody into the same message, and rather work out who you're talking to very clearly and deliver that message succinctly.
You would no doubt receive lots of advice from various people. Now, how do you decide then what is best for the business?
It's a very good point. You know, when you go through the startup phase and into scale up phase, you should take on a lot of us. You should be out there listening and interacting with people, and especially people that can help you get to where you want to go. So one thing is to have an idea of what you're trying to do, but you need to work out who it is that's going to help you get you there, from a partner perspective, from a mentor perspective, and you really need to listen to the advice early on and take on board what is being said and question things. Question that you understand what it is. So if someone's saying, look, the messaging is not right, you need to really think about, okay, why is my messaging not coming across right? You know, try and work it out as early as you can, rather than just say, yep, okay, I'm going to work on my messaging, because you might have heard what they've said, but you haven't really worked out what you're going to do about it. And I think it's really the onus on the individual to work that out, to sort of take it on board early and question yourself, ask questions, try things, and make sure that you really validate that statement and that advice that you're getting on. The good thing also is to work out what is perhaps not working for your business, what is working for your business, and then bring your own stuff in where you think, actually, hang on, if I just do it this way, you know, that will help as well. So so not all advice will be sort of relevant, I guess, but it's up to you to work that out, definitely.
Now, speaking of listening and going back to the comment you made earlier about teams, I actually noticed you have got one of the most diversified teams I've seen in your organization, whether it's in terms of gender, race, and even age. If innovation could talk, we believe that diversity is a cornerstone of innovation. So was that an intentional decision that you made, and has it made any difference to the work that you do?
That's a very good observation, and you're right. We do have a very diverse team, and no, it hasn't been intentional. I'm impressed that you did notice that. I think it is one of the things that we most proud of in the business. It's not something that we deliberately put together. We focus on people that have the energy, that are interested in innovation, that are creative. You know, both Kevin and I actually are from South Africa as our origin, and we've grown up, you know, from an early age, understanding what value different cultures can bring to the table. We have, you know, both from a gender perspective and from a race perspective, a very diverse team. And we're very proud of the team. In fact, if we bring a new person in the team, and as we're growing, and we are doing, we're very cognizant that whatever we bring in could disrupt that. as well. So we do put a lot of effort into finding the right person. We believe that if we're going to have any spend of whatever little money we have, it's well worth actually putting in the extra effort and the extra spend in getting that right person, because the wrong person can destroy the whole fabric and framework of what you put together. So I wouldn't cut corners on that part. I think that's an important thing to get right. Yeah.
Clinton, that is fantastic. Now, with such a strong team behind you and with good technology as well, you have got an amazing product, and I can't wait to see TOKNtechnology going from strength to strength. We will be watching you with keen eyes. All the best going forward, and thank you so much for sharing with us on If Innovation Could Talk.
Great. Thanks so much for having us on. And we really appreciate you guys getting behind innovation in the state and in the country, because right now it can use a huge boost. And I think it's an exciting time.